Welcome back to another video. Now today's video we're going to get into UFC 321 headlined by Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gane. Now this is going down on Saturday the 25th of October and I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure you all are too if you're an MMA or combat sports fan. I'm sure you'll be loving it, and it's a nice early one for us in the UK. Now if you've come across this video, I just want to let you know early, if you could leave a like down onto this video, I generally would appreciate it. And if you want to come part as a team, by all means, leave us a nice follow onto the channel or a subscribe. Completely up to you. Anyway, let's get down to the breakdowns. Now we're going to predict the main card from the bottom to the top. Now we're starting off with Alexander Rakic versus Azamat Murzakanov. I can never butcher that one. I can always butcher that one. Sorry, I can never get it right. Now Rakic is 14-5 and Azamat is 15-0. Now Rakic has fought good level in a division, and it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to call this one because you feel like Rakic always falls short when there's a big an opportunity. But Azamat is obviously being an undefeated fighter, will have that level of confidence coming into it. So I'm going to go Azamat with that belt. Now, next belt we have Alexander Volkov, 38-11, versus Jason Almeida. Now, Jason Almeida is 22-3, and let's be honest, the winner of this fight is going to get the winner of Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane. Now, Volkov, I always never count him out because he is a huge giant of the division, 6'9", absolute beast, been around for a long time. I think it's probably his 50th fight now. Now, Almeida is an up-and-comer who I feel like would be a test. It would be a test for him. Fighting someone like Volkov because he's very tricky, he's very experienced, and he will give you a tough fight. But I am going to go with Almeida. Just because he knows what's ahead of him if he gets this win. Yeah, you never really want to count the legends out, but unfortunately I am in this instant. So yeah, going Almeida for this one. Now, the next bout, we have Umar Nurmagomedov, who's 18-1, which his only loss is against the current champion, Merab Dvalishvili. Now, I've probably butchered that, as I always do, but Umar is going against Mario Bautista, who is 16-2, and I think he's a solid fighter. He's an all-rounded, well-rounded fighter, but I feel like Umar's wrestling and his striking is getting a lot better, and I feel like he only lost to Merab because Merab's in the best form of his life and in the best form of his career, and he's just a nutter. So from that one, I'm going to go Umar Nurmagomedov getting the win for me on that one. And next bout, we have Verna Jandiroba. Jandiroba? How do you actually pronounce that? Is it Jandiroba or Jandiroba? I don't know. She's 22-3 and she's up against Mackenzie Dern, who is 15-5. Now, a lot of people obviously follow Mackenzie Dern because of her looks, etc. Like a lot of the pick-me boys or the pick-me men in MMA or combat sports, they're like, oh, same like the Paige Van Zandt. Like, she's got a massive following just because of her looks. But I feel like she's going to get a rude awakening by Verna. And Jandiroba is going to get another win. I feel like it's a comfortable decision win. Mackenzie Dern could get a submission if it touches the ground. Obviously, there is that aspect, but I'm going to go Verna with a comfortable decision win. Now we have the main event introducing this man here, Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane. Now, Tom Aspinall's 15-3, one of the losses being to the first fight of that man there, Curtis Blades. And Cyril Gane being 13-2, which two of those losses are Francis Ngannou and John Jones. And what can you say about that? You can't really crap on it, can you? I mean, you lost to the best in the division at the time. So I feel like it's going to be a real test for Tom. It's going to be a real question of what you've got in you and where you're at in your stage. Now, Cyril Gane, into this fight week, I'm actually surprised how likeable he is. He is so likeable. I didn't realise it. I generally didn't realise it. It's kind of like you don't want him to lose, but I want to. I want him to because that man is a hometown hero. Well, a countryman hero. Definitely not hometown. I'm going to go Tom Aspinall, but it's hard. It's a really hard fight because you do realise that Tom Aspinall is going to be like a generational great in this sport. But same as Cyril Gane, They move. They're just how they're selling this fight is exactly how it is. They are the new gen of this sport, of the heavyweight division, and they don't move like traditional heavyweights. Like everything they do is just not normal for a heavyweight. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. Um, it is hard to call this one, but you have to back your own, and Tom Aspinall is one of our own. So I will be backing Tom Aspinall. But at the same time, if he does lose, I wouldn't be angry if it is to a guy like Cyril Gane, because he's got a great personality, and he probably wants to stay active. Like a lot of people say they do, but I think like Cyril Gane, the shape that he's in, I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to actually stay active, if he says he wants to stay active. Now, I'm just going to have to leave that there because I've got Tom Aspinall winning. That's my prediction. Let me know if you agree with any of those or if you've got any of them differently. And let me know if you're watching it. Let me know if you're watching it. Are you going to be enjoying the nice early start for us UK fans? And if you like the video, let me know. Let me know. Leave a comment down below. And as always, I will catch you at the next one.